Hey guys, it's Faith. Welcome back to the channel. I'm at my favorite place. I'm down at the lake. It's Sunday evening. I decided to take a stroll down here. And look what I came up against. This is the first time I've seen this. I haven't usually been down here this late, but look at all the birds that have lined up at the water's edge. Do you hear the waves lapping against the sides? It's very peaceful, it's very serene, and it's the kind of thing that you can meditate on. See, people are still out here, they're taking pictures, and they're just enjoying the beauty and the serenity of the situation. So, in my last video, guys, I talked about gaslighting. I wanted to continue on the subject matter, but before I get into it, I just want to say welcome, everybody. For those of you who are returning, good evening, good night. Or even good morning, wherever you may be watching from. I don't really know which time zone it is. Just by way of background, I'm a 50-year-old woman and I'm on a health journey. I'm a mother of three young adults, one teenager, and I'm a professional working person. Because of some of the lifestyle choices that I've made, I've had to sort of take some time off work in order to be able to heal my body and heal my mind. So for those of you who are tuning in, welcome. And if my subject matter resonates with you, please remember to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and share it, and even push the notification button for when new videos come out. So I wanted to continue along the subject matter of narcissism. You know, I talked about one of the manipulative tactics that narcissists use, and they use gaslighting, you know. But there's other manipulative tactics that are very abusive, such as triangulation. But I won't touch on that today. I just wanted to sort of briefly go over what narcissism is. So on the subject of narcissism, we all have a little bit of narcissism in each and every one of us. You know what I'm talking about. Come on, guys. You know that extra selfie that you took in the park, or those social media posts that you posted about your child, you know, having accomplished this or accomplished that, or just our need for sometimes attention on social media. Or even talking a little bit too much when we may go on a date, or, you know, we get together with friends, you know, we do a little bit of bragging and stuff like that. I think some form of narcissism is okay, wouldn't you say? But it has to be within balance. There could be extremes to that, though, and I know most of you have come across those kinds of people in our lives, you know? That person who's arrogant, that person who's egotistical, that person who lacks empathy, braggadocious. They think they're all that. They think their poop smells better than everybody else. And one of the things I wanted to touch on was their need for being entitled to what is yours. They have this sense of entitlement. And what I mean by sense of entitlement is that they have this complex where they feel they're so superior to others and they deserve special treatment. Yes, I said that correctly, special treatment. They believe that everybody should be obedient to their wishes and that the rules that they've set out don't apply to them. Can you imagine? So there's this commandment that thou shalt not steal. But that same individual will come and take your things without permission because they feel they're entitled to it. And they feel you shouldn't say anything about it. They try to silence you. They try to buy your silence. They try to shame you, make you out as if you're crazy just because you called attention to something, to someone who's behaved poorly. Doesn't make them a bad person, but yes, they've behaved poorly and they've stolen your stuff, like in the case of me. Yes, I had my things stolen. Now, it's an allegation. It hasn't been proven in court. And I'm not calling any names here for the person to get upset if they think that I'm talking about them. But I just had to sort of shed light on the situation. The thing that really upset me the most about the situation was the person felt so entitled to my things. They did it in such a blatant, overt kind of way, right in my face. And when they were caught red-handed, no apologies. Just shirking, blaming, trying to throw another person under the bus for it. And I'm talking about an adult here, you know? No sense of guilt, no sense of shame, just this mindset of entitlement. That what is yours is mine and what is mine is mine. Yes, that's correct. People like that do exist. They feel entitled to your things. They lack empathy. They don't care about your feelings. These are some of the traits that narcissists have and that you should be wary of and that you should look out for. There's sometimes you cannot remove yourself from the situation immediately, but you just have to sort of watch your back and be on guard. Yes, people like that do exist. It could be a coworker, it could be an intimate relationship, it could be a mother, father, brother, sister, auntie, uncle. It doesn't matter. Greed, envy, jealousy are just some of the things that exist in all of us, but to more extremes in other people. And when you call them out on the behavior, you know what they do? They become angry, they become upset, they don't know how to own it, they don't know how to accept responsibility, and they will discard you. They will kick you to the curb. They will say whatever they need to say. They will drag your name through the mud. They will do whatever they need to do and take the law into their own hands sometimes. They may even want to fight you. In my case, I just had to sort of say what I had to say and make my peace. And then, I have to come up with an action plan. And, that's all I'll say about this particular issue. So, yes, the narcissist will show up in your life. They could be wearing a skirt. They could be wearing pants. It could be your brother. It could be your sister. It could be mother, father. It could be anybody. It could be a coworker. You just have to be aware that these people do exist and they are the enemies of your soul. They mean you no good. No good will come from the relationship. And as soon as your intuition tells you that you're in the presence or in contact with somebody with these character traits, you need to run the other way. There is no helping these people. These people cannot be cured. It could be managed. The illness could be managed. Narcissistic personality disorder, it's not something that is readily diagnosed because usually people don't seek help for it. And maybe they don't see it as a problem. But it is something that is very hard to treat. So the solution is if you do come in contact with this individual and you're able to leave the situation, leave it immediately. Nothing will come good of that relationship. If for whatever reason you can't get out of it, just be vigilant, educate yourself on the topic, come up with strategies, and know exactly what it is that you're dealing with, and be able to apply those strategies that will help your survival, that will help you coping, and keep your stress at bay. So guys, I'm just touching on this briefly. It's getting dark. I'm at the lake and I'm going to get going home shortly. I just wanted to talk about this briefly. And just letting you know that do your research, educate yourself, and know exactly what you're dealing with when you come into contact with these types of individuals. Okay guys, so if my subject matter resonates with you, please give it a thumbs up, please share, please like, and press the notification bell. So whenever any new videos come out, you'll get it immediately. So guys, it was beautiful talking to you, albeit for just 8 minutes. I will try to bring you more interesting topics, something that will resonate with you. All right, guys. So it was nice talking to you, and have a blessed night. Good night. Take care. Bye-bye.